It's your boy. Okay, so welcome back to some Final Fantasy. I yeah, I've had summer school. School has been kicking my behind like crazy, and yeah, I'm back. I'm done. And school's finished for right now. So let's I gotta warm up. I gotta recap. I was heading somewhere by myself right now. There's enemies here. Okay. Let's find somewhere. Let's find something. Okay. Okay. Which one was the... Okay. Which one was the lock-on button? It's, was it a button and something else? That's how I switched my guy. Oh, it's R1. The lock-on button. Hold it. Big fire attack. The knockdown. I can suffer to him. I do the knockdown. Yep. I choose how to do my magic. That's how I switch the yokai I'm using. Let's dodge.
There. Northreach.
I need a lore dump. I start running automatically, so wild dogs. Oh, circle is okay. Circle is mine. Yokai's action. Okay. Okay. Oh, you can't touch me. I'm in this state right now. Oh, that's my charge. Okay, but I can do combos. But fuck them dogs. I guess. I took damage. Whoa. Okay, let's just keep going. They gotta hit a cutscene so I know what the hell's going on. That's a tether. Chocobo.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Plug up this controller. Okay. That's rich. Hi, hello. I forgot what's going on. Huff. Journal. Maybe the journal. Okay. Laying wrongs. Still reeling from the estuary they witnessed as Eastpool was noted by none other than Clive's own mother, the Empress Annabella. Clive and Jill returned to Hideaway to consult with Sid as to what might be done. Alright, so we're going to talk to Sid and see what's going on right now. Alright, now the flame summon.
With the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
You there! Fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
What button is it to? I don't know if I forgot what button was the D-pad? Oh, holding it is the lower down. Okay, clicking it once, holding it is how I get the lower stuff. Northridge, the town which doubles as the defensive gateway to Fimbulwinkel's holy capital of Oriflamme. It was originally a purely military outpost, and towering bastion constructed to prevent land-based assaults. The capital from the southwest of the day, heavily guarded, checkpoint ensures that none can pass through that wall without the prior authorization. As such, the need for linear here prior to turning the lead of the rise of the Thrive Market. Dame. An ally of Sid's cause who makes her own in Northridge was the who informed the highway of. Oh, okay, I think I remember.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Welcome, good.
Good what?
Bugger off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Damn, okay. Oh yeah, racism exists here. Branded.
Not getting any fresher.
Black.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Okay.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some
Okay.
stray brat.
Dang, what the fuck? Racism, bro.
And what can I do for you?
This was, we
I'll be
get
here if you need me.
Hello. Racism is going crazy right now.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Dang.
My mistake.
You too?
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a Branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
What? Who said this? Through the hideaway in the dominant of Remha, Runner of Thunder's quest to create a world where Brandon and Dominus can die on their own terms, and he unearthed the shocking truth that all the crystals were the cause of all the all-consuming blight. He makes plans to see the mothers fall, and her people might be saved. Okay, so it's coming back to me. His plan, he wants to destroy the crystals because the crystals is what's taking out all the energy, and we're turning into like fucking shit. These two are Sid's hideaway. Who managed the day today running their own operations, and their friend Stray Sid often being taken for away and his brother learning activities even when Sid is at home. The first to leave such busy work on Odo, much to the hard presses versus okay.
You think you could please me, Clive?
Whoa.
You're the dame.
The dame.
Let us leave such.
Okay. She's the dame. Okay. Northward's foremost house of ale. We put in one of Sid's trusted corroborators. Isabel is much admired by the populace for her elegance and refinement, qualities that have earned her a title of the day.
Impersonal titles to my less preferred, Cleontel. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Molested? What?
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes.
Okay.
That will do nicely. But... I shall expect a favor in return.
What?
Wait, what?
I'm just as confused as you, Clive. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Like, is this the meaning of life? I finally accept the truth that he is the dominant fire, afraid, and the second iconifier, along with the knowledge that he finds a new purpose to revive the mystery of why he was chosen to bear this burden and to live not for revenge but to atone for the crimes he committed 13 years ago. Damn. Some good writing. Okay.
You say these are all from down
Are you gonna buy something or not?
What the? Interesting, Claire. Alright, let's get on with it. On with
What the
it.
hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take.
Okay.
But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Well, it worked.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I.
Oh.
Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Okay. Yes, it's definitely
Doesn't
speaking.
seem like I have much of a choice.
Yeah, you already in, man. Yeah. We're in here. I don't think there's anywhere else we can really go at the moment.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls to a bath?
My dear.
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Okay. The Vale. Northwards, the furnish the house of companionship while it is frequented mainly by a really military. Lady Isabel welcomes all with the desire to end the coin of partake to the pleasure her skill. Okay. Place welcomes all.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you.
Yeah,
It's
welcome.
Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes,
Okay.
Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One
Okay.
of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having
Tatienne?
left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
You accepted the moon stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Yes.
I should probably start here.
Huh? Screw around.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
The dame's
You have to help
brooch.
me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, chambermaid.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about.
Oh
And you've
my
already
God.
been sent off on an errand, eh?
Oh my.
Poor boy. He'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Okay.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Side quest.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
Aw.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Yes.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant.
Etienne.
Though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead.
And do what?
Who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and
A grocer?
distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Okay.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Okay. I'm gonna prioritize it, but I'll take on the class.
The markets are up.
So this guy up here first.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think?
I don't know
Hi.
how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
Discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Okay. What do you need to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell favorably.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. Has it? Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Yeah.
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either.
Huh?
Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Fight comes before a fall.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yep. Come on, man. Let's just box.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded. Alright. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
Oh my god. That wasn't even a fight, man. He didn't even hit me once.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Oh my god.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Okay.
How'd a bearer win the Dane's favour anyway?
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
Bro, I'm killing this guy.
You got potential. I'll give you that.
They didn't even touch me. What if I let them win?
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
The Emperor's finest, thrashed by a branded. The sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right. Extra drills it is, then.
Yeah, on second thought, maybe don't mention this to the dame. We wouldn't want you getting into trouble for brawling now, will we?
Yeah. 50 yards. 40 yards.
You look like you need a rest. Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Heard the
Come
bones
here.
fell favourably to the
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Fools there, nigh on every night.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Told her what happened.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
Oh.
There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil. How about the veil?
Damn, those dude over there outside. See if I can put this going on. Nope.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here. It looks like you need it.
Toby.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
Yeah.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
That's bastard.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Both.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Quest complete. I have bugs, man. Dang. Oh. Oh.
Well then, I suppose you're...
Don't know what she was about to say about it.
one's allowed through the gate until...
However do they get that colour?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Who is this?
Fresh from the master's table.
Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make them less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfume.
I have no business with Branded.
Damn.
I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains.
Damn.
Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Bro, relax, man. It's not that serious.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Cigars.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Brush on the table.
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out. Any objects?
Don't say nothing. Cool.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
What if I give them like one thing?
You don't say. And would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser.
Yeah.
I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
I want beyond the wall. Cool. You're welcome.
Think I might see you tonight?
Oh.
That depends on how much you want to see.
Dang. Well. Well, these chests are really like hard to find. I have to leave this place. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, is motion blur on? Parafoil attack. World. Motion blur. Turn that all the way down. There we go. Eyes won't blow up. Graphics. What's wrong with them? I like it very well with the yeah. Once my eyes blow up.
What did you say was in these pies again?
How do I get over here? I'm sure that's not the right way. So I came in from this way now.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
Okay, okay. I see it.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been inspected.
How do I ask my dog what to do? Tutorials? Underwear. You find yourself lost down Fijo L3 checks ammo instincts to the direction. Yeah.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
But how do we get over there, though? Oh, this way.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Ocean.
That's enough carrying.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
You heard me. Shift your asses.
Shift your asses?
You, Branded, here now.
Damn.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
That's for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right.
I'm not even getting paid for this.
I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change.
He's over that way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
That's what prioritizing that.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Had another Branded drop in the field yesterday.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let
Chloe?
her out of her pen while I did my chores. But she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Okay. Imagine.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
My bad, sir.
Branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle Branded underfoot.
Dang. One eye.
Chloe?
Are you breaking that, Chloe? Chloe, why are you breaking that?
Brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Or dead. Spec body.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
Clive, calm down.
She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she
Clive,
died.
calm
Now
down.
she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand,
Clive,
just another girl.
calm down.
Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Clive,
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
my goodness. Magic Ash. I gotta get out of here.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
This is a setup.
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
That's enough.
What he had.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have
What?
you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is
What?
this?
What?
Your father
What?
said you were being attacked.
What?
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
What?
Why are you still speaking?
Having
Father will
fun.
hear of this.
Oh shit, they just been sending.
Wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
This is crazy. Speak with the nobleman.
You heard me.
this instant. How dare you frighten my son?
What?
You slaughter his poor pet, and then
Oh,
have the gall to
what?
return, head held high.
What?
That wolf
What?
was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more.
What?
And we are most certainly not entertained.
Oh my.
Nor
No.
am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go, summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That wretch would be me. That wretch would be the damn. Ooh. Me or the damn?
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You
Yeah, that's fine.
serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll have
killing
the
it.
villagers fetch us another.
Oh my.
With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Goodbye. It's literally no point in talking. Absolutely 0 point.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Chocobo's playing. There.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Dang.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Till then. Beat it. Dang. That's done. Oh shit. 2 bloody hides. Okay.
Had another branded drop in the field yet?
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Will you even sell to her?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Why sell? Be gone.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah, suck my.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Okay.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Pull my double trigger.
Keep your distance, boy.
Damn.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Damn it all, huh?
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatien.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. He said her name was Tatien.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
Dang.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatien is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Oh, bye.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatien by.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal. You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Okay.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift.
Okay.
A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Good boy.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Well, I should do well. Let's get it done. Nice work.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
Squad.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Okay. Pleasure house.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
What?
Brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Okay.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start.
Okay.
Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this?
Okay, Lord Dumped. Drake's Head. By Mother Crystal on the sea at the grace of the Drake's Head towers over the holy capital. The power of the powers of the empire, however, mysteries. I'll draw this.
Fatal chink in the Empire.
Wait. The Empire.
His armor.
I think I know what's going on.
I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't
Because I
noticed,
don't
the
give a
God-fearing
damn.
people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
No.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
That's why they enslaved you.
But what makes them think
Which
they
is
have the
pretty
right to
crazy.
use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Can't.
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Okay. Mission. Drake's Head. I'm good. Let's try and do this side quest real quick. This is a side quest real fast, I guess. Where are you?
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Alex has been going on for days
I'll see to
now.
your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Nasty bunch, huh? TNT didn't genuine if you're.
Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Well,
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Stay down. You know what's good, boy. Don't let them get away.
That's enough.
dead. Well. Well.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do if we're to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Okay.
You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
That's all the side quests. I would not be able to return. Everything's already done. There's nothing I really want to do. So I think I'm good. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got a side quest. Dark's Head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
I'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans.
Had to be. It's better.
You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Okay. Hello? The crystal's curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with.
I swear this passage Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
That's it.
It's over.
I gotta have a dodge roll button. Okay.
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain!
To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once!
That's enough.
Keep your distance, boy. There, boy.
I think this may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Do the talk, eh?
Then let's shut him up.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Not this time.
Do you feel that? Something in the air?
Ether. It's ether.
Then we better make this quick.
I'm like blowing stuff up. Dang. This guy is sick. This is a what?
Poor wretch.
Save your pity. You're getting on in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Huh?
Let's end his torment.
let them get away.
Too slow. That's right. Too slow. Not this time.
Let's go for it. The favor of the Inferno.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I'm broke.
Guard duty's a death sentence in this place. But Sylvester cares. Breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there?
The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Oh, we're dominant, so the ether flood does not hurt us right now. Those boxes are really hard to see.
Oh, the miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
What? She said you could call her Isabel. Never mind. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
The casket, okay. Oh. Good.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Sid. Okay.
Right-yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Okay. Did nothing.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Save. I think I'm actually gonna. I might stop right here. I'm low-key sleepy. Kind of tired. Keep going a little longer. Almost at 2 hours. Make this 2 hours, huh? Two. Okay. Okay.
Keep your distance, boy. Stay down.
Well, I guess what that would be. It's over here. Joe. Still sick. I gotta look like a combo guy for this. Okay, hello.
That's enough.
That move is really good for hordes. Well, I'm tired. I thought I dodged that. I was stuck in that mission. Yep. For my double trigger. Double trigger.
Sick of Torgal.
He didn't want to die.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy.
New sword, huh? Oh, that's a better sword. Blue streaks now.
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out. The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Gonna put a target on our backs, blowing this mess up.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did he make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
I walked. You should try it. Okay, now I'm done. Actually, this is pretty bad. Okay.